Guys, just finished doing an Instagram live. It was awesome, man. It was Q&A. I spoke about bitterness. I spoke about holding on to anger. I spoke about a bunch of haters out there on Instagram and on Facebook and just social media. It was a great back and forth. There's a lot of good content in this. Like always, as usual, check it out, man. You're gonna enjoy it. Thanks. Patrick, tattoos, what's going on, man? I was first. What did I win? Nothing, man. This isn't a giveaway. This is basically a Q&A, man. So if you have any questions, you know what you win? You win direct answers from the owner of Bravo Concealment. So ask away, guys. Any questions you guys have, please ask away, man. I mean, whatever it is, whether it's Bravo Concealment, whether it's anything about myself, how I run Bravo Concealment, what's next on the holster list, anything of that nature, man. What's up, N Parish? Good evening, sir. How you guys doing? Man, a lot of you guys I know, man. I'd wave at you guys back, but it's just gonna take. Well, I'll do it anyways. Stay on, guys. Any questions you have, please let me know, man. Osvaldo, what's up? Is the 3PA for the VP9 SK coming soon? Yes, we are working on the 3.0 for the VP9. We're not working on it, as a matter of fact, like right now, but it is in queue, and so we'll get to it eventually. But yeah, the VP9 SK moves a lot, man. It's a great little gun, and we offer a great little holster for it. So there you go, man. Frostbite77, what's up? Thumbs up. Real67, what's going on? Lori V2 join. What's up? What's going on, guys? Ask away, man. Could you make a holster for the SIG SARP 228? I'm not sure if the 226 will fit in the 228. You know what? Email us at tech@bravoconcealment.com. Z will answer that question for you. That's tech, TECH, at bravoconcealment.com, man. Glock versus HK, what's your preference? That was asked by Kyle N19. Obviously Glock, man. I run Glock. HK makes a great gun. It's just that it's just a whole lot easier to just pick up things for the Glock. Glock is a 350 engine, in the gun world. I mean, you could literally, like in the 90s, you could literally walk into a Walmart and pick up headers for a 350 engine. It's just crazy. Like, it's just a well-known gun, and it's out there and it's everywhere. And if you need stuff, if you need, tall suppressor sights, if you need tritium sights, if you need, if you want somebody to take that slide and cut a plate so that you can put an RMR, Glocks are easy, man. It's just everybody works on them, and accessories are readily available, including holsters. So that's why I like Glock. What's up, guys? K Carter Callaway, limited run BCA 3.0 with hood retention, LOL. No, man. Everybody's asking for the level 2. We probably will be working on something like that in the future, only because we get a lot of law enforcement agencies asking for level 2 holsters. We still sell a lot of our holsters to law enforcement agencies, but the what's it called? The level 2s and the level 3s, obviously that's something that they need. Depending on what agency, right? But for the most part, yeah, we will definitely be working on a level 2, level 3. It's going to be a while, though. We got so much work ahead of us, man. And, it is what it is. How about a host for the Glock 43 with TLR6? Sorry, man. The TLR6, we don't have anything right now going for it. But you guys keep asking, man. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. And eventually, we may be able to do something for you guys. So, again, just keep asking, keep emailing us about the TLR6, TLR7. All you TLR6, TLR7 fans, you guys are making a ruckus, man. That's cool. That's cool. That's what we want. We want you guys to pretty much. That's why the CZP-10 Compact came to be. We're working on it right now. We're getting it 3D printed, and so obviously we draw the gun on our CAD files, and then we 3D print them, and then we check them out, and if it works great, then we move on and we start cutting a mold for it. This is a 3.0 BCA gun holster that I was carrying today. It's got the paddle attachments on it. I got the strut in the front, and that allows it allows you to cant it forward a little bit more, that strut in the front. So I don't put one in the back, just in the front, and it allows for a forward cant, and that allows for better concealment, because obviously the hardest thing to conceal when you're carrying is the grip of the gun. It's not the barrel. A lot of people think, well, it's a long barrel. No, it's the grip of the gun. Now, if you're appendix carrying, you don't want something that long either. So the forward cant on the strut in the front. So there you go, man. This was my EDC, and it's probably the one thing that I run consistently on Sundays is the paddle attachments. Just easy on and off. You get in your vehicle, you can take it off. You're getting off your vehicle, it's easy to put on. You know, just things of that nature. Just whatever works best for you, man. This works best for me on Sundays. Look at that curvature right there, guys. It just goes with your body. I mean, this thing is just so comfortable to wear. I was driving. I forgot to I usually take it off when I get in my vehicle. I forgot to take it off. I was driving with it. I didn't remember that I had it on. It's just an awesome gun holster. These paddle attachments, it's just night and day. Paddle attachments work for all the older outside the waistband holsters? No. So they work for the 3.0 and the Gen 2. I don't have a Gen 2. I have one in my room, but I'm not going to get up and get it. Anything that you see on our website right now that doesn't have a retention screw is a Gen 2. What has a retention screw is a 3.0. And our custom orders or our custom holsters, these paddle attachments do not fit on those. So my apologies for that, man. No more economy shipping. I hate waiting. LOL. Frostbite 77. I get you, man. Our lead time right now is about 3 to 5 days. That's calendar days. Somewhere around there. It could creep up to 7 days. Just depends. Right now, we are having the President's Day sale going on right now. This is, February 17th. So it's gonna end tomorrow night. It's gonna end on the 18th on President's Day. So guys, if you haven't gone and checked out Bravo Concealment, go and do so now. 10% off store wide. You may think 10% off, yeah, or whatever. That's not a big sale. Yeah, but these holsters are already priced at $39.88, guys. $39.88. It's gonna get to a point where we're not gonna be able to do sales anymore because they're just gonna be so low. We're just giving you the best offer off the bat that we can't even go any lower. But right now, we're giving you 10% off our standard $39.88 price. Guys, I'm telling you, you can't beat that. No one's doing this for you guys. No one. With free shipping on top of that, free shipping, guys. And 30-day test drive, take it out to the range, go drive it like you stole it. I don't condone stealing. Obviously, it's just a saying, man. It's a phrase, right? Take it out, use it, abuse it, roll over on it. If you scratch it up, doesn't worry. Put it back in the box. You don't even have to clean it, and we'll take it back. We'll give you your money back. We don't want your money if you didn't like the product. We know that you work hard for your money, and we don't want your money, man, if you didn't like it. Bottom line, end of story, man. That's it. We're taking all the risk here. We just want to put it in your hands because we know you're going to love it. We know you're going to love it, man. Email JSON. What's going on, man? Pachu, what's going on? Desert Guardian. Hey, Desert Guardian, what's going on, man? Ask away, guys. I'm gonna scroll back because I was talking, and a lot of people were asking questions that I kind of overlooked. But ask away, man. Any questions you have? You ever work with Demolition Ranch? They sound familiar, man. I think we did, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Glass galore. Class galore. Need a BCA 3.0 outside the waistband for the Glock 48. I hear you, man. The Glock 48 has made the scene, and it is. People are talking about it. People love it. I have one. I bought one, and we're gonna start working on it. And eventually, you're gonna see a holster, and it's gonna cut through the line of what we have in queue, but only because it's just a popular gun. Anything that Glock makes, you really have to look at it and really consider to just move stuff around in your queue so that you can put it in there because that thing's going to move, man. And when I talk about moving stuff around, it's only because of our process. Anybody else can just go buy the gun and just, heat up Kydex and do a holster. We don't do our holsters that way. What's going on, guys? Big K, Omar, Alien Version. What's going on, man? I'm waving back at you guys. Oh, what did I do? Whoa, wait a second. What happened? There we go. I don't even know why that happened. Why is it doing that? Come on, man. Stop it. All right. Anyway. Allen Iverson, Alien Version 76ers. Oh, obviously, man. 76ers fan in the house, I guess. I'm not big on basketball, man. I love baseball. I can watch football. But I love my Astros, and baseball season's coming, so I'm excited. I don't know how much I'm gonna watch, man. I'm so busy with Bravo, man, but it's all good. I love it. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'd rather be doing Bravo than watching a football game. I think I saw Prescott throw maybe 5-6 passes this year. Well, I saw the playoff game, so maybe more, obviously. But before the playoff game, I saw him maybe throw 2 passes, if that. I'm just. It's not that I don't like sports. It's just I'm so busy. I just found my love, man. My love and my passion is Bravo. I love doing this, communicating with you guys so much, man. I love talking to you guys. And, I like sitting down and just working on Bravo on my computer, checking out the website, making sure everything's good, trying to create better landing pages, trying to rank SEO, Facebook ads. I just love doing all that stuff. It's just, I'm the luckiest guy on earth, man. I get to do what I love every single day. Shoulder rigs set up in the future. King of the running seas. No, we've thought about it. We've sat down and we actually talked to a manufacturer for the leather harnesses and all that, and maybe even going with maybe not leather, but maybe going with nylon or something. And it just never came to fruition. We don't see the sense in it, but who knows? I mean, it just depends what the market wants. If the market really wants, shoulder holsters, then we'll look into it for sure. Can't wait for my M&P Shield holster to ship. Thanks, Big K308. Thanks a lot, man. Love your work, brother. Your passion is amazing. Thanks, Omar. Appreciate it, man. It's just easy, man. It's easy because, again, I love what I do, man. Excuse me while I take a sip of coffee. Who slurps their coffee? I do. I know it can be annoying. I try not to do it in restaurants, but here at the house, I slurp, man. Very cool. Your product's awesome. Either way, king of the running seas. Thank you very much, man. If you work for Bravo, can you carry to work? Yes. Class galore. Yeah, and so we've got people that are always carrying. And so, yes, definitely. What's the biggest difference between your products? What's the difference? Yeah, if you can and your competition. Oh, okay. What's the biggest difference? Price point? What's the biggest difference? The manufacturing process? What's the biggest difference? The back and forth? Me showing you who I am, who I really am, and that you can DM me anytime on Instagram, that you can send me a message anytime on Snapchat. Anybody out there DM me on Instagram? How long do I take? I mean, obviously, you guys DM me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to get to it, but I'm up at 5:30, man, and I'm DMing people at 5:30. Has anybody here ever gotten a DM from me at 5:30? Guarantee you someone's going to say yes. I DM all day, man. I love doing that. I like talking to you guys. And so that's the difference. That I get in front of you guys and I tell you the way it is, man. And I hope you guys appreciate that. Customer service, price point, the way we make our products. I think our products are better than everybody else's out there. I think our products sit closer to you. I think our products are easier to conceal. I think our products are number one. I mean, where do I go with that? It's easy for me to sit here and say why we are better than everybody else. Free shipping, 30-day money back guarantee. Doesn't matter if you go out there and put an M80 in it to see if it can, withstand it, whatever. And then, it comes back in a couple pieces. No big deal. Get your money back. Like, guys, I'm telling you guys, we've had people, you don't know what they do to the holsters. And they're like, can I have another one? They don't even want their money back. They just want another one. Like, yeah, here you go. Like, guys, the warranty, man. Unlimited lifetime warranty. There's companies that charge you for warranty. They charge you for warranty, $20 for unlimited lifetime warranty. Free warranty for 30 days, $20 for unlimited. Like, We don't do that, man. We don't. Why would we do that? Why would we risk you guys leaving something in the cart? We want you to go. Our process is simple. You go to our website, you search by gun, you choose the gun type, you choose the holster, and you're off. You're off to the checkout, and that's it. There's no friction. There's no hidden cost. Like you get to the checkout and like, oh, there's a $12 packing fee or some crazy stuff like that. I can go on and on that. So let me move forward, man. Let me move on, guys. I know because I'm getting a lot but great question. I love that question. That is the point. You love what you do. Amazing. Yeah, Hector Reels. Thank you, man. And it's not amazing, man. It's just, I got sick and tired of doing what I didn't want to do. That's it. I delivered mail for 20 years, guys. 20 years, man. Talk about eating dirt. Not financially, just doing something that you don't care for. And I did a good job of it, because I'm committed, and I think it was a great job. It just wasn't for me. I could have been a surgeon and felt the same way. I was born to do this, man. I love it. I would do a Facebook Live 24 hours if you guys would just hang out with me. But I know by the end of the hour, the numbers dwindle down, and I'm only talking to a few of you guys, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I just feel like I'm spinning my wheels, and I got other stuff to do. But man, if I could just talk to you guys, and eventually, I don't know, man, it'll get there where you have glasses on and you're just live, because you don't need to hold the phone in front of you and you're just talking to people. Or maybe one day they'll create something where you put your phone on a drone and it just follows you, and it just follows you all day, man. I would love to share that with you guys. As a matter of fact, we're working right now on a video. It's just a weekly vlog where you're just going to see how everything that we do on the back end of Bravo, having meetings with the people there at Bravo Concealment, having meetings with my video editor, having meetings with my, my tech guy Z, having meetings with my general manager, Manny Fresh. Just, you're going to get all that, man. And it's good. I think the first video is going to come out next week sometime. It's going to be a small video because we're just barely getting started. But I really want to share with you guys what we do at Bravo, because if I can do it, you guys can do it. The only thing is that you need to be fearless, and you need to go out there and just do it. You need to stop caring about what people are going to say about you. You need to stop caring about what other people are telling you what you should and shouldn't do. You do what you have, that passion that you have inside of you, that thing that you love to do it. We live in a day and age where you can do what you love, man. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter. If you like Star Wars, you can talk about Star Wars figures. You can talk about Star Wars movies. If you like watches, you can talk about that. Now, can you make money off of it? You can find a way to make money off of it. You can monetize almost anything nowadays with this thing right here, with this phone. Guys, sky's the limits, man. I carry Glock 43 and HK VP9, and I use your holster for both. Feels great. Thank you very much, man. You definitely will be my next holster. I have bought many holsters for concealment, outside the waistband, off duty, and they all print. Christian, law officer. Thanks, Christian. And by the way, there's no magical holster. I'm not saying that ours, you put it on and you're not going to see it. You have to dress around it. But I get it. I understand, man. There's holsters out there that, stick out. They stick out like a sore thumb. And by the way, we've had people return ours because they're like, nah, it just doesn't work for me. It just prints too much. It's also body type and things of that nature. But guys, most people love our stuff. Try it out for 30 days. Try it out for 30 days. You got nothing to lose, man. Other than a little bit of time. I hope you are drinking Costa Rican coffee. I don't know what it is. No, it's not, man. I think my wife gets that donut shop. We have a Keurig. What does his mug say? It says Jesus and coffee. All right. The shipping, the warranty, the love, the company in general, lots of differences. LOL. Yeah, thanks, man. I hope you are. Okay, I got that. Not long, pretty quick. I have. I did on Snap about 43x during morning gym. LOL. Yeah, there you go, man. I'm working out I'm in the gym by 6 o'clock. Wake up at 5:30. I'm in the gym by 6. We're working out. DM me, man. Send me a snap, whatever it is. I'm there, man. Now, there's certain questions that I can't answer, like, hey, I placed an order, 3 days ago and it hasn't shipped. I want to know why. Those things, that's customer service. But you want to know something about the type of gun holster. Should I go inside the waistband, outside the waistband? My first time gun buying, should I get a Glock? Or what gun should I get? What holster should I get? The paddle attachment? Should I go with the pancake wings? Guys, I'm here, and there's no dumb question, please. Even if what's an RMR? I don't know what an RMR is, dude. Ask away. I was there once, and I hate the feeling of somebody, belittling you, or somebody behind the counter like laughing at you because you don't know what a 71 barrel twist, whatever. Guys, I'm here to help, man, in any shape, way, or form. Even if it's not with one of our holsters. Even if you have a competitor's holster, just ask away, man. I want everybody to start concealed carrying. Bottom line, end of story. I want everybody to start concealed carrying, whether it's with our holsters or somebody else's. I want you guys to start concealed carrying. I see the stories every day, man, where something happens to this family, something happens to this guy, something happens to this lady. Stuff that's not just here in America. I've seen it in South America where people, they get hurt because of this. And I think, man, if they only had a way to conceal carry, that would have never happened, or things would have happened differently. It would have ended up better for the victim and a lot worse for the perpetrator. Like, I just want you guys to conceal carry. I did. Okay, my father worked for Bianchi Leather for over 30 years. He even likes Bravo. Awesome, man. Thanks. That's cool, man. Anywhere I'm making a holster to fit the Olight. No, Josh, 9mm. No, but you guys are making waves, man. That Olight, we get it every single day, almost every day. I mean, I talk to my office manager, my customer service manager, and she tells me, like, we get asked about that Olight, that and the TLR7, TLR6, TLR7s. So just keep asking, man. Again, that's what happened with the CZP-10. That's what happened with the P365. Just boom. That's what's happening with the Glock 48. That's why I went and I got one last week, and we're gonna scan it with our Romer arm, build a solid off of it, and start producing it. It's gonna be a while though. It's gonna be a while, but that's definitely gonna go up. Shield 3.0 updates. Yes. I did a snap and I did an Instagram story about a week ago where we got them 3D printed and I showed them, and they were a little off. They were probably good enough, but that's not good enough for us. They were a little off, so we had to 3D print them again. We should be getting them sometime this week. Once we get them and we feel that they're good to go, then we start cutting metal, and then from there it's about 6 weeks. So yeah, there's still some time left, but we'll see what happens. Like the looks of your product. Yeah, they look great, man. Email JSON. I have to say JSON. I don't know why. S&W Mod 2 40 caliber. Sorry, man. No, man. Love your enthusiasm. Thanks, man. Thanks. Thanks. I really appreciate that. I'm just being me. And it's funny because I'm not as vivacious or as enthusiastic as I am when I'm out. A lot of people have seen me like at restaurants, and I'm calm and collected and cool. And I'm not saying that I'm not collected here. It just goes calm, cool, and collected or whatever. But when I talk to you guys, I get excited, man. I get anxious, and I just want to talk to everyone. And I just want to answer your question, even if it's like, I did a Facebook Live on Friday, and I had a guy that was upset with our customer service, and I read his comment. Online. And I dealt with him in the best way possible, and I treated him well. And I said, I'm sorry, man, that happened. Email us again. Maybe we can get something straightened out for you, or just get things going for you. Just get things going for you, man, and getting straightened out. Obviously it was one side of the story, And so now, we need to find out what was happening on our customer service side. But whatever it is, man, I'm up for the challenge. So 3.0 for light bearing outside the waistband. Yeah, we definitely, man, we're gonna do that. Cali 2 Trills, watermelon poppy. That's long, man. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna incorporate the 3.0 with our light bearing options, and it will have a retention on there. So that's gonna be pretty cool. The Tactical Scorpion, what's up? Thumbs up. Never change the attitude. I hope get mine soon. Hector Hills. Yeah, man. And it's funny because I'm an introvert. I am an introvert like you wouldn't believe it. Well, not like you wouldn't believe it. I'm not that much of an introvert. I used to be like a lot more. But even to this day, I'm at Walmart and I'm walking down the aisle or something and I see someone from high school that I haven't seen for like, 15 years? When did I graduate? I don't even... 30, 40, dude, 25 years? 25 years, whatever. And I see someone, I'm like, I just, so I'll just take the other aisle. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean nothing by it. Now, if he sees me and he recognizes me, yeah, man, I'm going, I just don't, I'm not the guy that's gonna make the first move. It is what it is. Now, if it was a super close friend, then obviously, yeah, man, for sure. But if it's somebody that I had class with and I remember because he cracked a funny joke once that I still remember, or we had that one thing where, we had to do something together, or, some girl kept lending me her pencil because I never took a pen or a pencil to class, or I never had paper. Yeah, if they're looking for a holster, yeah, I'll talk to them all day. I'm like that, man. That's just, I'm just being honest. That's who I am. But let me also say this. I've been out there and people have come up to me and say, hey, man, everyday Carrie, you're the everyday Carrie guy, because I do the everyday Carrie. I used to do it every single day, man. Today's EDC, you're the today's EDC, or you're Bravo. And I love that. That I'm like, because now you're talking about language. Now we're talking about something that we both enjoy. Get rid of that. So I'm cool with that. And I've also had people where, hey man, I saw you at the restaurant. You were at Papa Do's and I was gonna say hi, but then I'm like, dude, you should have, man. I want people to come up to me and say hi. And so, not highs, hi. So if you ever see me out somewhere, please, man, don't hesitate. I want to talk to you guys. I really do. I love it. And don't feel like you're bothering me or anything. No, man. I've gotten after people like, dude, you should have said hi. Like, I wanted to take a selfie with, like, dude, you should have approached me. Like, I'm not unapproachable. I'm just not the guy that's going to make the first move. That's just who I am. I'm timid in that way because I feel like I'm bothering you. But don't ever feel like you're bothering me ever, because you're not. You're not. Need an IWB for a 5'7". Yeah, Boston George. That's probably never gonna happen, man. I actually have a 5'7". I have 5'7" in my. I have it in my safe. I don't have a holster for my own guns because the market dictates, and the market says you don't need a holster for a 5'7". You need a holster for a Glock 48. So that's what we do. Got your torsion holster and love it. Awesome holster. And now my brother has one and a few others buddies who tried his. Thanks, Josh. Awesome, man. Yeah, the torsion's great. I don't have it with me. I brought my BCA with the paddle attachments. So that's what I'm showing here. But the torsion is awesome, man. I love it. Just bought an outside the waistband holster for a Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS left hand. Will there be an inside the waistband in left hand? And yes. So we're working on the Glock 19 torsion left hand. That's actually... We should have had a test run this weekend. I don't know if it happened or not. So I'm going to get together with my crew and see what's up with that. But yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be a Gen 2. It's not a Gen 3. But eventually we'll get to the Gen 3s as well. Thanks, brother. Great as always. God bless her. Good night. And Parrish, yes, sir. Thank you very much, man. Guys, need a torsion for my CZP. Yeah, we're working on it. Grim the Reaper. It's going to be the BCA first, and then we'll eventually make the torsion for it. So we're gonna start off with the BCA because it is a bigger kind of gun. I know they compare it with the Glock 19. It just seems bigger, but we went with the BCA first, and then we'll eventually get the torsion. Guys, I just again, I ask away, man. If you guys have any questions, I just love what I do. One of the things that kept me from doing things of this nature, going out there and talking to you guys, again, because I'm a timid individual, is just getting flack from other people. But until I understood and realized that it doesn't matter what other people say, and if you let other people, if you let outside forces dictate what it is that you do on a daily basis, then you're never gonna do what you're really passionate about. Never. When I started Bravo, what I did is I just stayed focused. I closed my ears, man. And I just went for it full throttle. And I would still hear voices. And that was hard in the beginning. I wasn't as thick-skinned as I am now. I developed callous through the years. I became callous. But, in the beginning, it was tough, man. And so I just stayed focused. And one of the things that I realized is that people that tell you that you can't do it are people that have shortcomings for themselves. And so they don't want to see people, not all of them, but most people, they just don't want to see people succeed or be successful, because then that just makes them feel bad because of their shortcomings. And so people have asked me, how do you deal with trolls? It's like, I don't deal with trolls. I remember in the beginning, I would make videos and kind of like make fun of certain trolls because some of them are funny, right? But haters, as a matter of fact, I welcome them. You need haters, man. If you don't have haters, it means that you're not doing a good job. The only way you're going to get haters is if you shake up the industry and bring them on. But they got nothing on me, man. You know why? Because I don't fight back. I don't arm wrestle with haters. I don't sit down and try to debate them. And why is he thinking like that? In the big picture, yeah, like, why do they think that way? But one person saying, you guys think, man, because, or you think you're this, but you're not, or you say, and I'm like, dude, at least I'm putting stuff out, man. I remember somebody told me, like, your videos, they lack the lighting and this and that. And I go to his YouTube and he's got like one video, and he's got one follower, and it's probably his mom because he lives in the basement. And it's like, okay, so then I went to your channel to see what I could learn genuinely, because I thought maybe this guy was the next Spielberg. And he's got one video, and it's not even his, man. It's like he shared it. Like, dude, like, it's just not worth it. And so you learn that most of these people are weak, and that's why they do that. They're weak, and they prey on the weak. But I'm not weak. Not when it comes to that. I have my weaknesses, but now when it comes to that, it's like, bro. And so what do? They can't latch on. They can't. It's like a flea trying to bite, a piece of metal. It can't. They can't latch on, so they just fall off and they wither away. That's how I deal with them. And it's easy for me because I've become callous to that. Now, is there constructive criticism? Yes. And I take that all day. But man, who's legit and who's not. Who's a keyboard commando and who's not, right? Again, Friday, I had this guy telling me, hey, your customer service, man, it's not all that. It's not all what you make it seem to be. And I'm like, explain, please. I need to know because I want to learn. And that was legit. And we're going to make it right. And we move on. But all these other people, it's like, no way. And I like it. I think, again, you need haters because now you're disruptive. And you not disruptive because you want to be. I don't come up here and I just start saying dumb stuff and, hey, forget this guy and that guy and this and you shouldn't be doing that because this guy's an idiot. And I don't do that. But being disruptive in just your product, in what you make, and it does it on its own. Being disruptive in who you are, because you're not like everybody else. You're you. And I come up here and I try to be as true as I can possibly be. And then you get all these people that don't like that. They don't like it because they can't be true. They can't be true to themselves. because that's going to expose them. And they don't want to be exposed because they want to be the tough guy. I'm the tough guy. I'm the guy that doesn't put up, that I don't put up with anything, man. And don't you dare say anything bad about me. It's like, bro, get off it, man. Get past that facade. You know, a lot of people think that being passionate is a weakness. It's the strongest thing you can be, man. Love conquers all. It just does. And so, well, you're just weak. No, man. I just know that deep down in my core, I'm strong, man. That's why haters can't latch onto me. That's why people can't latch onto me. But nevertheless, man, it's a passion that I have, and people fall to bitterness because of this. People on Instagram, people that want to start their own. I got hated for liking my own picture once. Hey, look at this guy. He likes his own picture. I like all my pictures. I'm the first guy to like pictures. I post all the stuff on Instagram, on Facebook. That's me. And a lot of it, most of it, it's just reposting because people get our products. They put up a great testimony and I just repost it. And I like it. I'm the first guy to like Bravo Concealment posts. Hey, look at this guy. He likes his own posts, man. He can't get other people to like him. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? What's wrong with that? But there's people that are weak or they haven't developed that callus and it hurts them. And they're like, yeah, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't like my own post. Like, what? Like, there's nothing wrong with you liking what you do, man. And so they develop this bitterness like, well, maybe I'm just not good. And that guy shouldn't have said that. I could have had a great Instagram, but I listened to all the haters and now I hate them all. Dude, you can't live that way, man. You can't. You got to let things go. And bottom line, ultimately, it's not even them. It's just the evil that lurks in the world. It's not even them. It's not even that person. It's not John Doe that just, you know, he's a hater and he said something bad about you or your company or, you know, even your family or whatever because you did a snap and whatever the case may be. It's like, it's not even him. It's like spiritual. It's like it goes beyond that. Now, fine, you hold people accountable. You have to hold people accountable, but you look beyond that. And it's not even that. It's just that core evil that's out there that tries to, you know, destroy people. The tongue has the power to create and destroy, and a lot of people use it to destroy. And so it's in our nature, it's in the world. And so if you understand that it's not really John Doe, you need to let that go because you can't be holding on to what John Doe 7628745_2 whatever on Instagram said about your post. You need to let that go and understand that we live in a world, especially on social media, that you made your bed, you need to lie on it. You're going to have to put up with haters, man. But understanding that they're weak and understanding that if you're strong, they can't latch onto you. That's it, man. You've won, especially if you're true. Now, if you come out here and you start saying a bunch of fluff and it's not who you are, then they're going to call you out and they're going to get you. But man, if you're true, it's easy for me to say that Bravo's the best because I believe it and I make no apologies for it. I don't whatsoever, you know? That's what it is, man. That's how I feel. And because I feel it in my heart and because what I share with you guys is what I truly believe and what I truly feel, then the haters ain't got nothing to latch onto, man. Nothing. It's awesome, guys. It's anybody can do it. Anybody can do it, man. Trust me. Anybody can go out there and do what I do a podcast, talk about your favorite stuff, whatever it is, man. I don't care what it is. You like the Smurfs? Talk about the Smurfs. You like Thundar the Barbarian? Talk about that because it was on for 2 seasons in the early 80s. Whatever. Bugs, but whatever, man. I don't care what it is. Just go out there and do it, man. If that's what makes you happy, do it. There's nothing wrong with trying. Nothing. And there's nothing wrong with failing. Guys, please understand that as well. Nothing wrong with failing. We failed before, man. You just get up and you dust yourself off and you keep moving forward. Failure is a part of success. Dude, what better way to learn, man? What better way to learn? Guys, I can go on and on, man. I'm sorry, man. Let me get back to your questions. Keep up the great work, bro. Thanks, man. That's Red Velvet, the band. Thanks, man. You got a band? I'll check you guys out later. The Tactical Scorpion, true. Would you ever build a compensator-orientated holster? No, man. Again, I don't want to say no. Never say never. But we deal with concealment, and I don't know. It just depends. If people start carrying, Glocks with comps or Smith & Wessons with comps, then yeah, we'll make something. A lot of people, what they do is they'll just cut open the front of the holster and they can run a comp. We just don't, because most people don't run comps. And so we have to, we have to listen to the market. And maybe one day we will, when we have time and there's a lull, or we get to the point where we can manufacture things way faster than what we're doing now, then we can start getting into the one-off guns, or not the one-off guns, but get into the stuff that doesn't sell a lot. It's like the Beretta PX4 Storm. It's like, should we or shouldn't we? Well, we shouldn't, because it doesn't sell a lot, or it doesn't sell as much as other guns do. But there's still a market for it, man. So we may, but not until we perfect what it is that we're doing, where we get fast enough where we can just be pumping out one gun type maybe a week, or maybe every 15 days we're pumping out a gun type, and so it just depends. But right now, as of right now, no, we have no plans for it, man. Sorry, Cali 2, Trill, Watermelon, Boppy. I like that. It's a long name, but I like it. Keep up the great work. Okay. Your products are used by PD and sheriff departments. Quality and performance speaks for itself. Haters need something to hate on, LOL. Yeah, they do, man. Tactical Scorpion, they do. And that's fine. Please understand that I'm not sitting here upset. It doesn't get, I just want to share it with you guys, because I know a lot of people, they shy away from social media because they don't want to deal with the haters. It's like saying I'm not going to drive because I don't want to deal with road rage. It's out there, man. You're going to run into it. There's going to be a time where you're going to be merging and you forget to put your indicator on, and someone's going to hate you for it, and they're going to flip you off, and you move along, man. Because guess what? That guy that just flipped you off and yelled, obscenities at you while you're in the car with your family, that guy is going to go home and he's going to take a nap, and then he's going to go out and have a good dinner, and he's going to go, I don't know, hit some golf balls, and he's going to forget about you, and you're going to be dwelling there, and you're going to carry it with you. And like, what good does that do, man? Let it go. Let it go, man. And you know what? And I almost feel like I shouldn't even be talking to you guys about it, because I think Bravo has great customers. I think Bravo followers are smart enough to understand that. But I'm not talking to, I hope I'm not talking to the masses out there when I say this. I'm just talking to those few people that I think really need to hear it, whether it's right now, or they see it within the 24-hour time period, or they see it on YouTube. I just feel that there's people that need to hear it, man. They do. Because I think it's important, man. It's important to understand that if you let people get a hold of you, and if you let people dictate what you think and what you do, then you're weak, man. Don't be weak. Be strong. Take a hold of things, man. Take a hold of things. I did a snap this morning where I spoke about how it's funny where people on social media are going out there and posting these ridiculous things, and they're being dumb, and they're saying crazy stuff. And I said it this morning. I said, man, stuff on social media is going to stick around for a long time. Your children are going to see it. Your grandchildren are going to see it. Your great-grandchildren are going to see it. And they're going to know that, oh, great-granddaddy was an idiot, man. Because back in 2019, he posted this on Facebook. Or he posted this on Instagram. Well, I can just delete my Instagram account. Yeah, but somebody else shared it, and now it's somewhere else. Guys, there's going to be a lot of regret, man. In 10 years from now, there's going to be a lot of regret, people doing dumb stuff on social media. A lot. But it is what it is, man. but people don't realize that. And a lot of those people are a bunch of these haters that are out there saying dumb stuff, and they think they're cool and they think they know it all because they read an article online and now they just want to feel important. So they type away. And I mean, for me, like somebody to watch a video, 30-minute video, and then to take the time to go out there and post a hateful comment and then see if you write back so that they can just pounce back on you. That guy doesn't have a life, man. That person doesn't have a life. Why would I even waste my time? I wouldn't. I like, okay, John Fujita. I guess, brother. What's up, brother? Tactical Fitness Austin, what's going on, man? Like the everyday person, average Joe, mentally for your consumers. Yes. It sounds legit. Thanks, man. Are you still going to make the torsion in Kydex? We're still making it. You mean after we do a 3.0? No, it's just the 3.0 is the future of Bravo. The Kydex holsters, we may just keep them as a separate line. Who knows? We may just go and do something else with it. So we'll probably still offer them because I know some people do still like Kydex over our polymer, and that's fine. But yeah, everything that goes to the 3.0, we're not going to be making any more polymer holsters. I mean, any more Kydex holsters. I don't know if that answers your question. M4 is a very common light, and the PPL carry. I love the torsion though. Just said I can't carry with the M4s. Yeah, I get you. Zathan with us. It's like reading license plates sometimes. These names, it's like you're trying to figure out if it's just one big word or if there's like 3 words in there that actually say something. So my apologies if I'm butchering the name, but or it could be just your first and last name. Yeah, the M4 is super, super, super popular. That's a light that we've been truly just considering to bring in. And I think if there's a new light that's going to be coming out, it'll probably be the APLC. Even before the OWN light and the TLR7. Just the APLC is just such a popular light. And it's not that expensive, and it's a great little light, man. It's a great little light. Yes, sir. Well said. Thank you, Jay Garcia. Thank you, Drew, Dawes, Day 357. Thank you so much, guys. UMC 199130. What's up? What's up, man? Love my Bravo holsters for the VP-SK, the VP9SK. Yes, man. The VP9SK is just a nice little gun, and our holsters are awesome for it. It's just a great way to carry. Okay, it does. Thank you. I'll be waiting. What's up, brother? Chicago Gunner 21. What's up? What's going on, man? You live in Chicago? Do you conceal carry? Can you conceal carry in Chicago? Can you answer me that? I'm being serious because I just saw a post where there was a young lady waiting for a bus in Chicago, and some thug came and tried to steal her purse, and this lady, she takes out her gun and she shoots him in the neck. I don't know if she was concealed carrying or not. Yes, of course. Okay, great. Awesome. We hear all these things about Chicago. That's the worst place to be, man. Anti-gun city, and I'm sure it is. But I think most big cities are anti-gun, right? Except for maybe like Houston or something like that. But Texas is just another like, it's another country, man. But we have Austin, so there you go. And Austin's beautiful. I'm not saying anything bad about Austin. It's just it's got a more liberal mindset to it. Yeah, just wondering, man, because we get all these people saying that you can't conceal carry in states like Illinois and things of that nature, or not that you can, but it's super hard. Was it hard for you guys to get your conceal carry license? That's another question. I'm just curious, man. I love this back and forth. Yeah, she was smart to have her CHL. Yeah, and that's what I thought. The story doesn't really say if she did have her CHL or not. But it just there's an actual video where you can see it, and she just basically just takes off. And I think they picked up the guy a couple blocks. I think the guy lived, but yeah. Yes, it's just more difficult. Okay, so there you go, but you can. And that's awesome. Just, dude, guys, you know where you live, man. And you guys obviously do your due diligence. You know what it is you can and can't do. But if you can conceal carry, do it, man. It's just, it's just super important, man. I see all these stories, and I see all these I hear these horror stories, and it's just, for me, it's just crazy that people, that they'll put on a seatbelt and all. And I know your chances of being in a car wreck are greater than your chances of getting carjacked. I get that, but it's it's still something that can happen. And so I think it's important that people conceal carry. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Ask away. Time is getting short on me here. We've already been on for 51 minutes. And so Ultra Mantiki, what's up? What's going on, man? Send me a holster, DM me. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. That was from ISDBC. Britton Cornell, what's up? What's up, Britton Cornell? Yeah, sometimes we just need to ask, and so there's nothing wrong with asking. It doesn't mean you're gonna get it, but there's nothing wrong with asking. Guys, getting back to just the feeling of betrayal, the feeling of bitterness, the feeling of hatred. Guys, get over it, man. Get over it. It's gonna galvanize you, and it's gonna keep you from doing what you really want to do. It really will. You guys need to understand that the best way to get over things of that nature is just to forgive. Just forgive the people and just move on. And that's gonna bring healing to your life. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, man. Talk about the belts. Do you carry a weapon light? Do you think it's important? Do I carry the belts? The belts are awesome. The Syntron belts. And so go check them out at Bravo right now. 10% off President's Day sale going on. I don't have it with me. I'm wearing my warm-ups, but I didn't actually wear it today. I wore the paddle attachments, and I wore it off of an old cheap Macy's belt. Well, it's not a cheap Macy's belt, but it's a Macy's belt, just a leather standard 1.25 inch. It's not even a 1.5 inch. It's a 1.25 inch belt. And guys, you can rock it all day, man. All day. Do I run a light? I don't. Now, that's a great question. And let me just dive into that question, because I think it's a really good question. I don't run a light. Should I run a light? It just depends. I think it's more mission specific than anything. I think if you can run a light all day, every day, then obviously do it, right? Because you're trying to eliminate all risk as far as you can be carrying in broad daylight, but what if you have to, and I don't know why you would have to chase someone into a dark room in an abandoned warehouse where now your light is something that you can use? Yeah, I guess. I mean, running after a perp, whatever. I mean, I don't know. There's certain situations where you may have to run after someone. Highly unlikely, but there it is. And so then you run into a deserted warehouse where he can hide in a room. Yeah, you need a weapon light. A lot of people, what they do is they'll just carry a pocket light and they'll train with a pocket light. The problem with a weapon light, and it's not a problem, it's just one thing that people forget about running a weapon light on a gun holster is that you need to train with it. It's whenever stress levels go up, fine motor skills kind of just start leaving you, and you're left with gross motor skills. That's why a lot of people after when they do like a combat reload or just a quick reload, a mag reload, they'll go over and they'll rack the slide this way, because fine motor skills are gone. The whole trying to find that little button so that you can let the slide back. And again, it's all training, guys. It's all training. You're gonna go back to your trainings, but it's been proven that your fine motor skills kind of go out the window for the most part. And so weapon lights have these small little buttons that you have to reach over and turn them on. And so you just need to train. If you're going to be running a weapon light and you intend to use it, train with a weapon light. It takes training, man. It's not, okay, I'm running a light now, so if I ever need it, it's there. You need to know how to turn it on, turn it off. Well, it's just this button here. Yeah, but under stress, can you do it? Do you understand that you're supposed to do it before you shoot, or you shoot first and then you do it? Like, you need to know all these things. And then now you're adding stuff on top of stuff that's already a stressful environment, because maybe someone's shooting back at you, or you need to clear a room. You think clearing a room is fun when you don't know Have you ever even gone into a room where you know that no one's there, but you even think like maybe someone's in there with a bat and it's gonna hit me he's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me over the head with a bat. Like, you stress out just on that because you just think, or you saw a horror movie and you stress out to walk into a dark room. Imagine going in there because there's a perp hiding in there that may or may not have a gun or a knife. And so your stress level goes up. You need to understand how to use that weapon light. And I'm sure that if there's people here that train, they know that this is a fact. And I've heard it from a lot of people. I heard it from Admiral Miranda, who's obviously has tier 1 citizen, and he trains people, and he's always training himself. Weapon lights are great. You just need to know how to manipulate them, because at the moment, you need to know exactly what it is that you're doing. And then you get into the whole, well, the weapon light gives you away, and now you have to turn it off. And so I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that it's a whole other level of training when you incorporate weapon lights. Or you can just carry, like I said earlier, initially, you can just carry them nonchalantly. If you can carry weapon light, that's great. And if you ever need it, it's there. But again, you do kind of have to train with it. The other thing with a weapon light on a gun, you can't use it to, you can use it if you're looking for something, but to shine it on somebody that's not a threat, that's dangerous as well. You're shining, you're pointing your gun in the same direction. So obviously there's just all that. There's pros and cons to it. There's probably more pros than cons to it. Obviously, I think there are. It's just, you just need to train with it. Just bottom line, it just comes down to that. You need to train with a weapon light. It's a different animal. If you really want to use it to the best of its abilities, you need to train. So I hope that answers your question, man. So I don't carry a weapon light. Maybe I should at night. I have a pocket light that I carry every once in a while if I'm going to be out at night. Sometimes I'll remember to put it on me. I should. Look, man, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I don't even carry an extra mag. I should carry an extra mag, because what if I run into a situation where I have a malfunction and I have a double feed, and the only way to clear it is to drop that mag and get an extra mag? You should carry an extra mag all the time. You should carry a flashlight all the time. Do I do it? No, I fail at that as well. I do carry my gun all the time, though. That is like 99.9%. I carry it all the time. Do I carry a weapon light with me? Do I carry an external light or just a flashlight, a pocket light? No. Do I carry an extra mag with me? No. Do I carry a tourniquet? No, I don't. I need to learn how to do that. I need to start doing that, man, because I know it's super important, but I don't. And so these things are super important, guys. And it's just a constant, you're constantly learning, and you're constantly adding situations or you're constantly adding things to your concealed carry on a daily basis. You're always learning, and you can just make it better for whatever the case is. Like the paddle attachments, will that work for me? Is that going to work better for me or not? So things of that nature. Guys, it's getting late, man. 300 lumens. Yeah, get you killed in the streets. Okay, well, what's your opinion on appendix carry versus side carry? What's most effective to carry all day? It just depends. If you're going to be sitting down a lot, you don't want to go appendix carry. Appendix carry is the best way to conceal. Obviously, it's in the front. It's a flat surface. Our torsion gun holster gets the grip, kind of puts it towards you. Easier to conceal. But if you're going to be sitting down all day, probably not. I'm running out of time here on the Facebook Live. So it's going to be up to you, man. I do both. I never carry around the 3. I carry around the 5 or appendix carry. Either way, they're both good. And it's easier to get to your gun if you're appendix carry rather than reaching out to the back, especially if you're in a struggle. Guys, I got to get going. Thank you so much for your time. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you guys are doing. This video will be up on YouTube, and this video will be up on Instagram live for the remaining 24 hours. Guys, truly mean the world to me, man. You guys are awesome. I wish I could do this longer. I can't. I got to get going. But I really appreciate you guys, whether you follow us, whether you buy our products, or you're just interested in us. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Chicago Gun Runner. Thank everybody out there. I want to thank you guys for just having this Q&A back and forth. I will do this again sometime this week. Stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. I'm signing off. Good night.